Alright, hello YouTube, this is ahjteam. So this week I'm going to mix a song. Okay, I posted these tracks on my Facebook page, and if you want to download them, just go and get them from there. Anyway, what we will start with is that let's check what we have in the folder. So here we have a readme file, so please read it. And yeah, nothing really special about that. And then there's the reference mix file, so listen to that. And then there are these files. Okay, so let's start by adding the files to our mix. Alright, and we can straight away mute the reference mix and the gang vocals, because I also included the processed version of them. So let's disable them. Okay, so I will show you how I made the reference track. It sounds a bit different, but you can get most of the like this. Anyway, what we'll start with is that we will make a few groups. So the first one is drums and the second one is vocals. And what we will do is that we will put them to the correct places. All right. And then we route the vocals there. And we should have everything going to the right places. All right, so let's start with the drums. In a way, they should be at their intended balance. So let's just start with the processing. So I put on my notes that I used a Transient Designer first. So let's check it out. And then I used the RBass. All right. And then I use a limiter just to cut off some of the peaks. Okay, something like that. And what else? Oh yeah, as you heard from the beginning. So let's check out the reference mix. The drums have this like a really big reverb, so what I will do is that I'll just put it straight on the insert instead of using a send, which should be the way that you should do it, because I'm not using the same reverb on anything else, I'll just do it like this. Anyway, I'll use the IR Live. So I posted these settings on my Twitter feed some time ago anyway. If you don't follow me on Twitter, same username as here, ahjteam. So, all right. So in case you're wondering, I'm reading my notes right now, so I'm not doing this like I normally would. This is just to demonstrate how I made the reference mix, so you can get like similar results. Alright, and then a high pass filter. And a small cut at there, but not that much. Okay, so as we can see, the drums are all grouped together, so you don't need, if you don't want to, make any extra processing to them except on the group, like I did. Alright. Then the next one is the bass, which you shouldn't do anything, it's already processed. So yeah, just set the volume to whatever feels good. And then for the clean guitars, high pass filters. And copy settings. Alright, and then let's just pan this around. Okay, and the clean guitars should be there. Alright. Then the next is the distorted guitars. And they are just hard left, hard right, hard left, hard right, and high pass filter. Alright, and let's check a spot where they are. Okay, so if you listen to the distorted tracks, these are the main two. And these are the extras. And the extras should be a bit more behind. So what I will do is that I will boost these two around 2K and then cut these two around 2K. Copy settings, paste, and let's make also a small cut, because I remember that these had like some resonance that sounded kind of nasty, so let's make it a bit thinner first and then let's look for it. Yeah, there. So let's cut it by a bit. So let's check the distorted guitars. Okay, it still sounds kind of like a mess, but anyway, let's continue. The gang vocals should need no processing because they are already processed. And yeah. Okay, so for the vocals, I do the processing on the group. And what I will do is that I will first put a RDeEsser there, because I have such a sibilant sound to myself. And let's just set the range down to about 8, and otherwise keep it as default. And then we'll use RVox. So let's go to the beginning. Oh yeah, and the vocals should be on 4 tracks, and they are at the intended volume when you just set them to the same level. So okay, and then let's add the chorus that comes with Cubase. I could have used something else, but this seemed okay, so let's just turn down the mix a bit. So I can see you again. Yeah, okay. So that seems okay. And then high pass and reverb. So I'll use the same one, IR Live. Okay, and we have it here. Something like that. All right. New York, New York, New York, New York. New York, New York. I honestly don't remember if these were going to the vocal bus, but if they are, we'll just put them there. Let's try it. Yeah, I think they are going there. Tambourines and shakers are pretty easy. Just high pass at 1K and that's it. And let's just pan these around. Are we missing something? Synth. For the pad I only had like EQ, so high pass at 300 and then a high self boost at 6K. Now what I'll do is that I'll just set the levels so that they sound good. It's good. And as we can see, there is not a lot of plugins going on, which is good. Oh yeah, I also remember that I had like a reverb on the master bus. Not the most common thing to do, but I did. Anyway, so here is the one on the master bus. Just turn it down to 10% or something like that. And then let's use, I don't know, L2. I used something else. I used Ozone, I think. Put it on the wrong tracks. So they go here. Okay, I noticed that the gang vocals have this kind of nasty resonance in them, so let's try to cut it out.
New York, 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 New York.
Yeah, something like that.
New York, New York.
Okay, that one sounded normal.
New York, New York, New York, New York, New York, New York. It's been such a long New York, New York, New York, New York, New York. It's been such a long time. Separated by this ocean that I left behind. It has been a long time. Please take the wings and fly, so I can see you again in New York, New York, New York, New York, New York, New York. It's been such a long time. New York, New York, New York, New York, New York. It's been such a long time passing by. Did I ever, never even wrote you a letter? So where you left behind? Oh no, no, no. It has been a long time. Please take the wings and fly, so I can see you again. New York, New York, New York, New York, New York, New York. Such a long time. Please take the wings and fly, so I can see you again. New York, New York.
Okay, those were kind of loud.
New York, 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 New York.
But anyway, that was like in 10 minutes about how I roughly did the rough mix. It all of course needs some like automation and stuff like that, but gives you the basic starting point if you need. So basically it's not about the plugins, it's more about high pass filter, what I did, and on the vocals I did some compression, reverb, chorus. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and saw that it doesn't need a lot of plugins to make a decent sounding mix. Anyway, go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/audiotutorials, and download the track or the raw files. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I make new videos every week. And thank you for watching and make good music.